Nashua's IncrediBREW, your personal brewery. Well, are you tired of the stale ale, bland beer, and lackadaisical lagers mass-produced by the commercial labels?
Well, then raise your glass to a place where you can customize your own brew right on this premises, IncrediBREW in Nashua.
Now, what's the advantage of crafting your own beer? For some, it's the fun of brewing it themselves, right down to creating the product names and designing the labels.
Yeah, very cool. For others, it's the use of the professional equipment you see here, the proven recipes, and the expert help. Plus,
they clean up the mess. Take a look. What's a brew fest? That's what you get when you bring friends or neighbors to Nashua to make some IncrediBREW. What's IncrediBREW, you say? That's a place that's been helping you make beer and wine and soda pop since 1995.
We're the oldest one of this nature in the country. There was one in Boulder, Colorado that started a few months before we did, and they recently went out of business. So yeah, we're pretty proud of that. We're the only one in northern New England.
It began as just an idea for Dave and Nancy Williams of Amherst and quickly became a business.
I was brewing at home back in the early 90s, and I was kind of reading voraciously everything I could learn about home brewing, and I came across an article about this industry up in Canada, and so I got intrigued with it. I called some people. Nancy and I got an airplane. We went up to Toronto. We met with some equipment manufacturers, some proprietors, and I came back in the airplane and said, this is perfect for New England.
How does it work? Well, first, you have to decide what you want to make. From clean, refreshing pilsners to classic pale ales to dark, creamy stouts. Don't whine if you like wine. Grape juice concentrates from California, Italy, Australia, France, Austria, South Africa, and New Zealand guarantee a great tasting wine for about $6 a bottle. And if you have kids in tow, you can make your own root beer, sarsaparilla, birch beer, orange, or cream soda.
First thing we do is go to the recipe book. We have about 80 different recipes for beer. If they don't know exactly the type of recipe they want to make, we'll discuss that with them, what they like to brew with, or what they like to drink, and what they don't like. And we'll pretty much weed it through to find something they do like. They'll spend about 2 hours brewing here with us. They basically weigh up all the ingredients. We're here to assist them through the whole process. Well, we start with filtered water, charcoal filtered water. We had barley malt extracts. We also add grains. We have a whole variety of different grains, barleys, wheat, malt, barley, wheat, oats. Some other specialty ingredients that they weigh up for special recipes. They'll spend about maybe 30-40 minutes steeping their grains in the water, and then they're going to add some extracts. We have hops. We get hops from all over the world.
Each batch is 13.5 gallons of beer, which makes 72 22-ounce bottles. Allow 2 hours to brew. The beer remains here for 2 weeks.
At that time, we transfer the beer to a fermenter. We put it in the fermenter. We put it in the fermentation room. It sits here for 7 days in the fermentation room. When it's ready, it goes into a cold room. We cold filter it, carbonate it, and they come back 14 days after they brewed it.
And bottle it.
And bottle it.
And the pride you'll feel when you return to finish the process. And bottle your beer using automatic bottle washers and fillers. And you'll want to show off your creation to those who will be drinking it with a customized label.
We also offer customized labels. You can select from some standard templates that we have in the book here, and you can customize them to say whatever you'd like. Or if you're creative and you like to play around with some graphics at home, you can create your own image, send it to us. We'll print them out, put 6 on a page, and you'll have some labels here, your own personalized labels for your own personalized beer when you come back.
So, how much? And what's the best strategy?
The customer will come in and they'll brew a batch of beer. A batch of beer will make about 6 cases of beer. Now, he doesn't have to brew 6 cases. He can come into one of our brew fests and get a variety case of beer for, let's say, $30. We have special brew fests with different themes for the different brew fests a couple times a month.
Want wine?
We do all the very popular wines. We do the Chardonnays, the Merlots, Shiraz, those type of things. We also have some interesting wines. We obtain the juice from all over the world. Or I should say, the grapes are grown all over the world. We have juice from New Zealand, Australia, Italy, France, of course a lot from California, and a lot of very interesting varieties. Some varieties that would be very expensive if you went out to the state liquor store to buy, but you can produce a bottle of wine here for $7 or $8.
So as Dad makes his beer, Mom her wine, the kids can get in on the act too.
We began making the soda in 1995 also, and we tweaked around the recipes. We kept playing around. Finally, we come up with a recipe, and we put it out here for the customers. And I had one customer taste it, and I said, "What do you think of this root beer?" And he tasted it, and he said, "That's the best root beer I've ever had in my life." And we haven't changed the recipe since. So the customers are very, very happy with the root beer. Kids can come in and make it. They'll spend about maybe 15, 20 minutes making a batch of soda. We go through all the different ingredients that go into a batch. And we work with them hands-on, one-on-one, to make sure that everything's measured out properly, and they can make a batch. We offer root beer, sarsaparilla, birch beer, orange cream, and black cherry.
At IncrediBREW, you use proven recipes and fresh ingredients to brew world-class beer, make quality wine, or great old-fashioned soda.